What's up, team? Welcome back, and in today's video we're going to be talking about how to stay motivated and to keep moving forward. And this idea came to me from one of my friends who was like, yo bro, yo Z, how do you stay motivated? Like, how do you find the positivity and energy to keep on going? I'm really glad he asked me that because it made me realize, oh wait, like I know what to do, but there are a lot of people who don't. So I want to share my knowledge and share some of the things I do. So here we go. We have to learn self-acceptance, because if we're not okay with ourselves, then what are we even doing? Because it's going to make things that much harder on ourselves. We have to learn to forgive ourselves, learn to be compassionate towards ourselves. Because 1% better is better than nothing, right? We have to learn to count those little successes. That's why, okay, one thing that we can all see right now is I'm building the I Live Life brand YouTube channel. And it was a really daunting task when I first started out, and I only had 0 subs, right? 0 subscribers. And I was like, how am I gonna get to 1,000 subscribers? That's so far away, right? But I learned to count those little successes, like, okay, every 10 subs, awesome, amazing. Every 25, incredible. Every 30, every 50, every 60, amazing, awesome, great. Now I'm at 928 subs, and I'm like, celebration time, come on, let's go. So that's why self-acceptance is so important here. We also need to take time to rest. And I'm not only talking about physically taking naps, right? I mean, that's awesome too. I'm talking about mentally, team. I'm saying that we have to take time to rest, like through social media breaks. Social media breaks are very important. In fact, whenever I go for a walk or watch TV or whatever, I will literally turn my phone off and put it in another room so I'm not even touching my phone. So I don't hear notifications. I don't hear that buzz, 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 because those constant dopamine hits are not good for us. They're not good for us, team. You know, when we're scrolling through and seeing all those funny cat videos, or if you're on my feed, seeing all those motivational, inspirational quotes, or extreme sports, or those funny comedians, right? It's inevitable to see a negative post and to get totally derailed, and that'll screw up our mindset. A total mindset shift, going from positive to negative if we're not careful. You gotta learn to separate yourselves from social media, because social media, think about it, team, everyone is posting their best selves, right? They're only posting their successes. They're not posting, oh, when my car's in the auto shop because it broke down, or oh, I got sick today. You're not seeing those bad things. People just don't post that, right? So that's why social media breaks are important. We gotta strengthen our mindsets so we don't get totally derailed when we see a negative post. Another way I love to take time to rest is deep breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. And what I love to do is I got this, right? And because you can actually physically see what your lungs are doing. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay? So, and I'm saying, like, breathe in, let's say 4 or 5 seconds, breathe out 5, 6 seconds. Okay, keep doing that because it really does help you. Breathing in and breathing out really helps with the stress and it really helps you calm down. So I love to do that for taking time to rest. Another way is to connect with others. It is super important because there are millions of people out there who just have different ways to think and help you out with maybe your stress or whatever it is, right? Surrounding yourself with positive people is very beneficial. So, like me, I like to surround myself with people who really care about family, people who care about their finances, people who care about education and fitness and health, and always keep learning, right? Those are the kind of people I like to surround myself with. And by doing that, you're going to learn so many different things. Like, look, that's how I learned the topic to make this video. That's how I learned about this ball right here because I was in a class that taught with this, right? So, talking with people will really open up doors and give you new ideas. The next step is to take things slow because stressing over things is just going to make it worse. It's just going to make our lives worse because we're not going to get what we actually want done. And that's never good because then it's going to spiral and snowball and we're just going to keep stressing ourselves out. No bueno. No bueno. So actually, this is perfect. This because this goes into what I was just talking about. So connecting with people. I I recently heard this story. It's like a short story or fairy tale, folklore, or whatever, right? But the point is, there was a little kid stuck in the middle of this huge forest, okay? And he was obviously scared and he didn't know how to get himself out. He didn't know how to get out of the forest. And his fairy godmother or whatever it was, right? Was like, son, what is your next step? And the kid was like, well, obviously, I wanna get out of the forest. But the fairy godmother was like, no, no. What is your next step? And when she worded it like that, it really resonated with the kid. And so he just kept going one step at a time, right? And he ended up getting out of the forest that much quicker because he wasn't stressing over about, oh, how am I going to get out of here? He was just thinking about that next step. So you always want to think about that next step and not the next five. Don't think way down the road. Just get the first thing done. Kind of like my YouTube channel, right? I couldn't think about those 1,000 subscribers. I had to think about getting that first video out. So that's why we gotta take things slow. The next thing is working on ourselves. Because, like, for me, right? I love working out. But that's me. So I'm not even talking about necessarily physically. It could be meditation. It could be yoga, right? It helps you free your mind, get your mind free of everything you're thinking of. It really does help, team. I've recently gotten into golfing, and that's where I met the friend who gave me the idea for this video. Um, but yeah, I got into golfing and going to the golf range and perfecting my swing and speed and hitting that golf ball because that's all I got to focus on, right? And it just helps me so much, right? So working out, going golfing, I like to go on nature hikes, and that's one of the times I really enjoy just leaving my phone in the car, not even looking at it, right? just enjoying nature, listening to the birds, listening to the wind, right? It's just so peaceful. It's really a really cool thing when you put away that phone and you don't even think about it, okay? It's trust me, it's a great feeling. Hobbies like this really boosts my mood and reduces my stress. So I know it's going to really help out the team out there. It is crucial to know that taking care of ourselves is productive. Remember, none of us are ever going to have everything figured out because nobody is perfect. We just learn how to deal with things in a better way. In fact, that is how we know when we're becoming our best selves because the way we deal with things is becoming that much better. Now, if you want to keep watching these awesome videos that I'm putting together, hit that subscribe button, like this video, leave a comment with your favorite part of this video, and never forget, team, that you are awesome. Mr. Z, signing off.